You the melody, the words, you the chorus. You the blood we're raging right now for all. For all the blessings that you bring, Lord of lords and King of kings. We will never want to ring. You're the only song we ever want to sing. You're the only song I ever want to sing. You're the only song I ever want to sing. You're the only song.
The stories and testimonies. And now, Christian Media Spotlight with your host, Joe Neal.
Good Friday morning. Hello, everybody. Good to have you with us here on this early Friday morning alongside Elizabeth, Sunshine, Spud, Holdhouse.
Hello.
Good morning. Joe Neal here with you. It is the ripe old time of 8:42 in the morning Eastern Time, which means it's 5:42 in the morning over here Pacific Time. We are here this morning starting off nice and early because, well, we did not do a hangout last night because it was going to be a little bit too late than we normally start one. Unexpectedly got off at the day job a bit late. Didn't know I was going to be getting off that late until I kind of started yesterday and realized that. So, hence you didn't see us go live last night. Hence why we are making up for it this morning.
It's your weekend, however.
It is my weekend, however, thankfully, yes, I can make up for any rest later. Although, tonight, I'm probably going to be checking out some, Friday night things that go boom in the air.
Fireworks.
At a certain baseball game. And then tomorrow, and while that happens, I'll be checking in on you because you'll be hosting your hosting debut on Red's Room. So I'll be checking in. Don't you worry. Despite being there doing that, I'll be checking in plenty. Somebody's got to keep their eye on you. No, I'm kidding. And then tomorrow, I'll be hosting Red's Room, probably from the road, unexpectedly, because yesterday I ended up scoring free tickets from my coworker, thank you, Michael, to the Seattle Seahawks. You'll find this interesting. You ready for this? Ready? Seattle Seahawks, Cleveland Browns preseason game at Lumen Field in Seattle, which doesn't start till 7 o'clock my time, so Red's Room hopefully should be done and over with by that time, I think.
Mom?
Yeah, that's right. Seattle, Cleveland. That's right.
Mom, if you're watching, can we get the one channel that actually shows Seattle?
Yeah, you probably should show it locally. Probably if you have all your local channels, it should probably show whatever channel your preseason game should show up on. But yes, Seattle, Cleveland.
If that actually shows up tomorrow on one of the TV channels, I'm like, Mom, don't change the channel.
10 o'clock Eastern Time, 7 Pacific. So after Red's Room, you can try to find me in the stands in Seattle for,
Think Mountain Dawn.
So that's what I'm doing after Red's Room tomorrow. Once again, thank you, wonderful coworker, for scoring me some tickets to go check out the game. Good morning, Debbie. How are you this morning? Good morning, beautiful people. Blessed to be with you on this Friday. Blessed to have you join us on this Friday. Coming up on the special earlier Friday edition, if you thought we were going to be here and not do our normal National Day days, you are sadly mistaken. We will have those coming up for you in just a few moments. But as we get rolling, early, and we probably should, early on a Friday morning, as it is way earlier than we normally get started, share with your friends, join us, make sure we're not talking by ourselves here on this Friday morning. We have a nice, slow, easy, worshipful, well, hopefully this doesn't backfire because we don't want to put people back to sleep this early in the morning, but
Well, no, that's why if you want to say that one to me.
Nevertheless, we thought we would start out and just ease you into this morning. All right? It's another God-given day. Yes, it is. It is another God-given day, is it not? I think it is so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're sometimes it's a pain in the rear. We're dealing with this again. Hopefully it's well. I did some altering on my side. Hopefully it's. I didn't have a coffee yet this morning. See, that's the problem. You don't drink coffee, so I don't know how you function in the morning.
Well,
because you're not even really usually up at this time of the morning much yet, are you? Yourself?
Or taking medicine, yes, and then trying to go back to sleep after that, yeah, and then getting up at 9, take medicine, then trying to get a little bit back to sleep after that, and then waking up around 11.
See, but instead of usually, taking it and being awake, usually you
Sometimes.
Can go back to nap sometimes. So
if I can get
we're
back to
suffering together this morning.
sleep. Yeah.
Although you not as early as me. So
No.
Anyway,
No.
let's start you out with some nice soothing worship this morning. Right? I believe you picked this one out this morning.
Yeah.
All came as one. Do it again. The blessing. Nice little medley combo. Back all the way from Night of Hope number. That's right, 3, which was 4 years ago already.
If you do that, then I'm going to do that. And then I said, if you start yawning, then I'm going to start yawning. And if my camera doesn't come back,
I'm going to encourage everyone to yawn this morning. We're going to put everyone to sleep. All right, that's just what we're going to do.
No, if my camera
Friday
doesn't.
morning nap time, right here on the special Friday morning edition of the Morning Hangout.
Well, hey, Chris.
National Day Days next, right after we hear All Came as One.
Walking around these walls, I thought by now they'd fall, for you have never failed me yet. Waiting for change to come, knowing the battle's won, for you have never failed me yet. Your promise still stands, great is your faithfulness, faithfulness. I'm still in your hands, this is my confidence, you've never failed me yet. I know the night won't last, your word will come to pass. My heart will sing your praise again. Jesus, you're still enough. Keep me within your love. Oh, my heart will sing your praise again. Still stands, great is your faithfulness, faithfulness. my confidence. You've never failed me yet. The Lord bless you and keep you. Make His face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn His face towards you and give you peace. The Lord bless you and keep you and make His face shine upon you, be gracious to you. The Lord turn His face toward you and give you peace. Amen. 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 And amen. 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 And amen. Amen. And amen. 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 Amen.
May His favor be upon you and 1,000 generations, your family and your children and their children and their children. May His favor be upon you and 1,000 generations, and your family and their children and their children and their children. May His presence go before you and behind you and beside you, all around you and within you. He is with you, He is with you in the morning, in the evening, in your coming and your going, in your weeping and rejoicing. He is for you, 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 He is for you. Amen. Amen. Amen.
Indeed. All came as one, do it again, and blessing right here. Coming up, we'll try to play some morning type songs, a few of them, maybe, just to get you rolling this morning. Perhaps I shall play one particular tune coming up. That beautiful bean beverage. Which, by the way, I'm having this flavor this morning. Yes, fall is knocking on the door, folks. Butter pecan. That's right. Butter pecan this morning.
You talking about the
And,
good coffee strong coffee song?
And then, maybe, But yes, can you believe the unofficial end of summer
No,
and September is next weekend already?
no.
The weather is going to start turning across the country, of course, here in another week or two, and heading into September. We got kids going back to school either this week or the week
My,
following for those that are school age
my,
children. Um, Ours in this area don't go back till after Labor Day, but some, as we know across the country, have gone back already.
yep,
Crazy, but
that would be my second oldest sister's kids that already went back to school, and my older sister's kids that already went back to school from Wednesday and yesterday. So my youngest nephew of my older sister's family, he actually got a 2 day.
oops.
Yeah,
And
that.
yes, across the country, not only have we seen, you know, flavors like butter pecan show up, that I'm sipping on right now, which is actually pretty decently good, by the way. But I think at most coffee shops across the country, this is about the time I think it's happened
Yeah,
by now. Pumpkin spice is back. Who is a
yeah.
fan of pumpkin spice here?
I
Yay
do
or
like it.
nay?
I do like it.
Because pumpkin everything, and you're about to get
I,
inundated with pumpkin everything again,
I,
probably
if
here real quickly, if not
if I
already.
can ever get my Aunt Pam to make pumpkin spice cookies.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Time to take a roll through the what?
Oh, national days. I mean, national days.
What?
National days. I mean,
Ha ha ha. It's right,
yeah.
the national
And
days, aka the national days we say,
my
because we won't
one
do it.
nephew
We don't
over
want to let it
here,
down.
he actually got a
I'm a
2 day weekend.
pumpkin fan, but if it contains nutmeg, I will not like it. I will not like it, Sim. I am no
Nope.
nutmeg. So if you're having
Nope.
pumpkin anything, make sure for Cindy you leave out the nutmeg. Good
My one
morning. Nice
nephew,
to see you, by the
my
way.
two of my nephews and two of my nieces, uh, they went back to school on Wednesday. So they had Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And yesterday, my one nephew, out of his entire siblings, went back to school yesterday and has only a 2 day school week. They had a
My
3 day.
goodness. Butter pecan coffee. What coffee has everybody got this morning? Show thyself.
Sorry about that. I should have muted for that.
Time to take a roll through the national days. Today, it's a good thing actually we went through on the last show Thursday's
Yeah.
national days. So I realized we
Yeah.
went through that. Maybe it was a little bit prophetic that we wouldn't have done a hangout last night. So we can start with Fridays. Today is who's ready to do this? Today is Find Your Inner Nerd Day.
I don't know. I don't know if I have
You
it.
can't get in touch with your inner nerdness.
I don't know if I have that.
Maybe you have some funky nerdy glasses or something. I don't
I mean,
know.
I did have
Maybe.
reading glasses, but they weren't funky. They were High School
Today,
Musical
food wise,
glasses.
it is National Sponge Cake Day. Eh? A little sponge cake to go with your Java this morning. Who knows? There you go. Okay. So there you go. Sponge Cake Day. Interesting day. It's National Cuban Sandwich Day. The blend of ham, cheese, pork, and mustard sandwich. It is also time to if you tell somebody to, fly a kite, well, you can say that and mean it today. No, I literally.
I know. I know.
I'm not
I know.
saying
I
that
know.
you
I
should.
know. I know. I know.
No, because
I
that
know.
would be bad. If you tell somebody to fly a kite that way, now that would be bad. Don't do that. Don't
I know. I know.
don't do that. No,
No.
I wouldn't recommend it.
No.
But today is National Ride the Wind Day, so you can certainly, as you know, Seals and Crofts says, "Summer breeze makes me feel fine." There you go. You can ride the wind today. All right. That's a roll for the national days today. Let's get you set and ready for your Saturday, which tomorrow, my goodness, hard to believe. Tomorrow is the 24th of August. Yay, yay, yay.
Right.
Tomorrow morning, I know what I might march down and have in the morning. I probably better let my food truck people know this. So they can capitalize on this. Because they'll be open in the morning. I bet you can guess what it is now.
Waffle truck. Maybe.
Pretty much, sort of, yeah. It's National Waffle Day. It's National Waffle Day tomorrow. I'm going to have to, once again, alert my food truck people that they should probably take full advantage of this on their socials tomorrow. Just saying. They probably should. But yes,
Yeah, I
it's
want a
National
waffle
Waffle Day tomorrow. So if you're looking for something to have for breakfast tomorrow, you can certainly do that.
Now
And
I want a waffle.
I know where to find just the concoctions.
Now I want a waffle, but I'm not even hungry yet.
Well, I'll have to share from a distance.
Yeah, I know.
Mr. Nick, good morning to you. Good to see
Hey.
you. Did I hear the new honor and glory? I don't think I did yet. You'll have to send that over for me to take a listen to. Although shortly after, hopefully 11 a.m. Eastern time, we will. Hopefully, the current plan is to have an edition of the Morning Joe. Reason being is because we got some new music to feature, including we've got a 80s vibe reimagined from Mr. Brad Erickson. He sent over a couple of tunes to share, so we'll feature a couple of those potentially. And there's also a few new tunes that have been sent over that we will feature later on in the Morning Joe this morning. I can't have waffles unless I make them myself or have a good vegan restaurant that isn't overpriced. I miss eating a good, delicious waffle. Aww.
Indeed.
You'll just have to come out this way. The waffle truck makes vegan ones. I'll share. Might be a little bit too far before either you get here or I send it that way. That'd be a little far to DoorDash it. Just saying.
I wish I had like a teleporter that would just teleport me from place to place.
Firm Foundation, it's great. Ooh. I'll have to take a listen.
I wish I had a teleporter that could just teleport
That seems
me
like a mighty pricey waffle. Well, you know, are you talking about you coming here or me sending it there? Either way, that's the part that could get a little pricey, you know. But if you won't take me up on the offer, I guess I will just have to enjoy one for you. Unfortunately, you'll just have to tell me which one you want for me to eat. You'll just have to tell me if it doesn't sound appetizing or enticing to you to take me up on the offer again. You'll just have to tell me which waffle to eat for you, and I will gladly partake.
I don't exactly
I will
remember
take
the
one
name.
for the team.
I don't even exactly remember the name that
Spud, would you like to come have a waffle?
Could you imagine what that'd be like if my mom
Plain
just
with fresh strawberries, no syrup. I think they call that. I think they just call it the strawberry compote waffle.
could you imagine if my mom just like went to the door one day and she's like, Liz, why is there a ice cream waffle being delivered to our house? About that, it got door dashed all the way from Washington.
Tomorrow, for those of you who like odd music, it's the day for you. It's International. There's a day for this, by the way. It's International Strange Music Day.
Interesting.
International Strange Music Day. Who here listens to strange music?
I mean, I don't know
If
if
you
I
do, tomorrow is your day.
Although there have been some strange.
Tomorrow, in addition to being a waffle day, tomorrow is National Peach Pie Day. Who enjoys themselves some peach?
I think
Peach
yeah,
pie.
I like.
My kids think Jason Gray music is strange.
Whoa.
I don't think Jason Gray music is strange.
Definitely not in that category, no.
To each their own, I guess.
That's like
Did you know 80 years ago was the day, technically speaking, a lot of schools still feature as such, but technically 80 years ago already. It's like it was yesterday. 80 years ago today, Pluto was demoted as a planet. That's right. Technically, it's still considered one of the 9 planets, but however, 80 years ago today was the day it was demoted into a dwarf planet. So today is National Pluto Demoted Day. Ouch. Pluto, I'm sure, feels so loved today.
Poor Pluto.
Poor Pluto. Exactly. What did Pluto do to you? I mean,
Pluto
oh
didn't do
man.
anything. Pluto just wanted to be a planet too and get all of the nice compliments that other planets get.
Also, it's Kobe Bryant Day. Of course, Kobe Bryant passed away, basketball player, in a helicopter crash, a tragic helicopter crash. It was. Yeah. We will see how everyone did over the weekend on Sunday. That's the next time we will join you. Of course, I will be, watching things go boom in the air tonight at the Rainiers game. I will be hosting Reds Room tomorrow night, but then post Reds Room, I will be in Seattle. That's right. Preseason. Thank you, coworker Michael, for. I think Michael was the one that gave me a couple tickets to preseason before, I think, a year or two ago. It was about the last time I probably went, but thank you. But yes, it's Seattle Seahawks, Cleveland Browns.
Oh man, I know one of my friends from high school that loves the Browns over here.
But yes. And then Sunday we will be back with you to close out the weekend for the Sunday Night Music Hangout. We'll quickly go through Sunday's national days to see how you do this weekend. Sunday is National Banana Split Day. Do you enjoy a banana split?
I do. I know my mom does.
National Park Service Founders Day. Yes, not really much going on Sunday, actually. So I just roll through real quick. Apparently they need to make more holidays for August 25th. Cindy says, grilled fresh peaches on a salad is good. I actually had that the other day. Oh, no, it was peaches. It was peaches. Grilled fresh peaches on a salad is good. Fresh peach smoothies are delicious. Canned peaches on my sweet chili. Canned peaches on pancakes are amongst the only few ways I really enjoy peaches. Perhaps a peach cobbler with an oatmeal crumble on top, but sweet with honey. I don't know. I'm a bit picky. No.
No.
Although here is. Where is that? There it is.
Oh,
There's
Now
my
let's see.
grilled salad I took part in the other day. Grilled chicken with some, you see that? Some grilled peaches on there. Some
my
blackberries.
what blackberry?
Some good peas. What else is on there? Oh, yeah. The vinaigrette. They had huckleberry vinaigrette dressing. Huh?
Okay, banana bread, you're making me want to eat it, but I'm not hungry.
Love banana bread. I'll eat a grilled banana on occasion and serve it with honey and yogurt. I'll eat a plain, just turned yellow banana, but otherwise not a fan. Joe, that salad looks yummy. That's my kind of diet. Yeah, they had a couple of neat. So this is actually over in Lake Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, at a great restaurant called Dockside. Has some for just about every diet over there. It's at the Coeur d'Alene, at the world famous Coeur d'Alene Resort. This is Lakeside at the restaurant. Of course, waterfront. There is the restaurant in and of itself. There you go. That's the entrance to Dockside, one of my favorite places to dine over there. And yes, let's see. Where is it? Gotta love the nautical blue. They just renovated this restaurant as well a couple years ago. The nautical blue motif there. And you can see just absolute. Look at that as I was dining the other night. Take a look at that. That is just nominated one of the 5 most beautiful lakes in not only America but the world. This has literally been a crown jewel of the Northwest, of this most beautiful place in the country that we live in up here. And so thankful to have it among several other places up here within a several hour drive for me. And weather was amazing. And yeah, it's been a place that I've loved to hang out and vacation for the last, I don't know, my family's been going there for years since I was younger. But yes, home to ice cream that's as big as your head. That was, yes. They had a mixed berry salad as well. I forget what the mixed berry salad had on it, but this one, yeah, this one had grilled chicken, greens. Obviously, it had some goat cheese, some blackberries, some grilled peaches, and then it also had some candied pecans, and then yeah, some huckleberry vinaigrette drizzle. Mm-hmm.
I've never
Yes.
had huckleberry yet.
Huh?
I've never had huckleberry yet.
Tisk tisk. Oh, red, white, and berry salad. Yeah, was the other one. Spring mix and raspberry vinaigrette. And that one had raspberries, blueberries, feta cheese, pecans, and chicken.
Just like
So
I
that
haven't
was,
had.
that was the other one.
Just like I haven't had a gooey yet.
Haven't had a what yet?
Gooey.
Tisk tisk tisk.
I gotta travel the other direction.
Well, you just need to make it to Idaho. But well, let me tell you about these here ice. Let me tell you about these here ice creams. Okay, you ready for this? So they have a dessert menu that's filled with these ice cream concoctions. They have personal size, which is still pretty large, but then they have the actual one, which is as big as your head. Their seasonal flavor apparently is peaches and cream. That is their favorite. Speaking of
had ice
peach,
cream that looks
peach
like,
ice cream. Okay, peach ice cream, vanilla ice cream, peach rings. How about that? Peach rings.
Ooh, I love peach rings.
Sprinkles, peach, and a peach cobbler cookie. What? Wow. Reese's peanut butter cup gooey. The royal cheesecake gooey. Well, I think we made her hungry. There she goes. The gooey monster, which has cookies and cream ice cream, vanilla ice cream, and a fresh baked cookie on that's shaped like Cookie Monster sitting on top of it. The magical unicorn gooey with Pop Rocks ice cream, cotton candy ice cream, Butterfinger hot fudge gooey. Yes, I could go on and on. It's absolutely dangerous. I didn't really eat much of one because by the time I got finished with that huge salad and stuff, I was stuffed. But yes, it's fantastic restaurant, fantastic place over there. Yes, good to have you with us for the morning hangouts. As we'll probably be with you for about another 45 minutes or so, give or take. If you have any requests for the good of the order, be sure to let us know, and we will definitely play those requests this morning. We will definitely try to do that for you today. If you have any morning requests of songs you would love to hear this morning. And also later on this afternoon, the goal is, I hope, to feature another edition of the Christian Media Spotlight radio show. That's right. This is week number 160. I'll have to look and see which one this is. I think this is the 167 or 168, which, again, special thanks to the folks who picked us up, that you can hear us on yet another radio station, in case you didn't hear us mention that earlier on in the week. We are on all sorts of different radio stations, including Angel 95, apparently. Angel 95, of course, weekends, Saturdays and Sundays, at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific. We are also on a bunch of different radio stations, Christian Mix 16 and all that. But yes, we are on a radio station called the WJIC, I believe. Let me make sure. WJIC Network. We will be on there Saturdays at 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific. So there you go. Thank you, Cedric, and the gang at WJIC for picking up and being our latest station to pick up the radio show. Thank you for doing so. Really appreciate you all for doing that. Oh, it's Spud. Why, hello.
Hello. Yeah, I went to take my other medicine that I'd taken.
Your other medicine. Okay.
Yeah,
What? Casey says, you all doing up early in the morning. You all should be sleeping and drooling. Okay.
Well,
For
okay,
one,
I'm not gonna. No.
sleeping, maybe,
Yeah.
since it's my day off and 6 in the morning. Drooling, however, no. So this is tell the truth time, apparently. I don't think so. I don't do that in my sleep. I don't think. Do you do that in your sleep, Casey? Spud, do you drool in your sleep?
Oh.
I mean, you never know. He thinks we should be sleeping and drooling. So, I mean, just making sure. He assumes we're drooling in our sleep. So I'm just, if that's something you do, feel free to let us know.
Huh?
No shame in drooling, apparently. I mean, just saying. I do. I drool. I drool when I'm awake and extremely focused on a task. You drool when you're awake.
Interesting.
When do you catch yourself drooling? You just like when it starts coming out of your mouth and onto the floor, or on what you're working on,
I
or
mean,
just
okay.
you find yourself like this.
Right. Oh, she said yes.
Yes. So it isn't like some people when you drool when you're hungry. No, you're just like, so you get her focused.
Playing guitar or artwork, she said.
Playing guitar. So if you like submit a video, we might see you just like foaming at the mouth, just like ready to just drool.
Foaming at what?
Artwork. So have you ever drooled on a piece of art before? Now that'd be like your signature, your mark of Cindy. Just like drool on a piece of art.
If I'm just relaxing, she said.
Oh.
And yes.
Yes, you have drooled on a piece of art. Well, just have that be your signature. What's that right there? Oh, it's.
But she said she'll start over.
It's you should be honored. It's a drool mark right there.
Casey said he has when he was a kid.
Usually, I'll catch myself before it hits the paper. Why would you start over? I think it would be kind of cool. It'd be like an artist's signature. No, embarrassing moments of the morning.
No,
I don't think I drool. I could be wrong. I don't know. I haven't really checked my pillow.
If you want an embarrassing moment in the morning, if you want an embarrassing moment for morning, Cindy, there's been times
I have when I was a kiddo. Oh, interesting.
If you want an embarrassing moment type of failed type story, Cindy, there's been.
All right. I think it's time.
There's been times when I've bumped into stuff in the morning without watching where I was going.
It's time for some good coffee, strong coffee. It's time to inject some caffeine into the equation here. Well, Jars of Clay time. We've played this before. The acoustic version. Here it is. Yes, that beautiful bean beverage. The coffee song.
This
is the morning coffee break.
I shared some coffee puns yesterday.
Grab your cup of Java.
I just have
and
water.
Enjoy this next tune.
I think the irony of it is we were not drinking black coffee at this point. We were the most impure coffee.
We were lying.
We were lying to everyone.
Lying
This is all
horribly.
fiction.
It was all fiction.
But that's what artists do.
Showbiz.
It's the great Oz. We were drinking basically
cinnamon
really
bun.
cinnamon warm milk with a
Yeah.
dash of that black coffee stuff.
That's right. With extra sugar.
And,
Who wants that coffee
chocolate.
stuff? It's
Who
so
wants-
bitter.
Yeah, it's so bitter.
So,
Needless to say, our palates have changed.
We grew into it.
Call it obsession, call it fanatical. I am not trying to make this a spectacle. I have this craving, justifies behaving. I really need some of that. Ooh, good coffee, strong coffee. I need to have some. Ooh, good coffee, strong coffee. Ooh, cappuccino, double espresso. I need something with a really big kick. You ask me about creamer, you ask me about sugar wine. I tell you those things make me sick. My ooh, good coffee, strong coffee. I need to have some ooh, good coffee, strong coffee. Good coffee, strong coffee.
Let's hear you one more time.
I want to have some. Good coffee, strong coffee. I need to have some. Ooh, good coffee, strong coffee.
Yes, indeed. Strong
Well-
coffee. Good coffee. Mm-hmm. Way to
It's
go.
not going to show up on a computer, but it will probably show up on a phone. I sent a little avatar sticker. That does not show up on the computer as much.
Good coffee. Strong coffee. So he says, I also run into walls, but usually when I'm tired or not paying attention. Oops. I wore a hat to a garden center last week and didn't see a tree branch, and actually hit my head on the branch right above my head.
You. She
See,
said.
that's why you wear hats high enough to where it doesn't impair
She
your
said,
vision.
thankfully, no one saw that.
Unless it didn't impair your vision and you just went whack anyway. See, if you had it low enough as a hat where it like almost covered your eyes, then you might have had like
Cindy,
an understandable out. But
Cindy, I will tell you that there was a time that just last year, actually, when my dad and I were flying to Washington for 9534. I don't think I told this story to you even after we landed in Washington. and I meant to, but there was time. See, I didn't face palm like I normally do. No, I used my head to face palm on the tray table.
Well, no. It gets better than that. And by the way, Cindy, we miss you hosting these Friday morning things. If you're ever open to
Yes.
doing one again, please let us know. And joining us. But it gets worse than that. Don't you remember when you were out one of these times, you and your dad, and we were about to, we were on our tour of the area, and we were about to walk Tumwater Falls, and you bit it on the sidewalk?
Oh, that was not a fun time.
You just, bam, down you
That was
went.
not
I'm
a
like,
fun time.
what the heck? I'm just like, what happened? And you
That
totally just bit it on the sidewalk. And I'm like, ouch.
that was not a fun time.
You had to go just you had yeah you had
Clean
battle
the
wounds off of that one. That was whoops.
man, my hand. I remember my hand just scraped open a
Oh, not
little.
only your hands, you're like your knees are all like I'm
Oh
like
yeah,
oh no. I'm like Elizabeth, one foot in front of the other.
I think to put the 1 foot in the water to quote Casey Skelton.
Oh there wasn't any water. If there
No,
was water, it might have broke your fall. But no, that was flat out concrete, is what that was.
yeah. There's there's been times even when like before I knew you guys, like I would run in the house and then like I would run into the wall and then all of it and fall down and all of a sudden you hear me say, "I'm okay," and then I do it again and say the same thing. Luckily, that I think I outgrew all of that part once I got older. Then again, I still bump into stuff. But
It is the Friday morning
hey,
music
Misty,
hangout. I'm
she
trying to decide
stops.
next weekend because next weekend um, starts a. Uh, by the way, good morning. Dog sitting for a friend of mine. Good
Yes,
morning. How are you, Misty? Uh, well, I can tell it's starting to become daylight out here at 6:30 in the morning because I'm hearing the birds. So I'm
I
gonna have to probably get some bird and squirrel stuff to feed these folks.
I don't know if I'm still fully awake.
But yeah, I'm hearing the birds just right outside.
I don't know if I'm
When I
still
walked out a
fully
little bit
awake.
ago, I did see a bunny rabbit. So the bunnies are out this morning too.
I don't know if I can
Yes,
feel completely awake just yet.
but the next weekend starts the Washington State Fair, otherwise known to us people who've been around here a long time, the Puyallup Fair. That's right. The one of the largest fairs in the country. It lasts, I think, for about 3, almost 4 weeks, until almost the end of September. And it features a 3 week plus, almost 4 week long concert series. And as part of that, there usually is one Christian concert this year. But this year, to my surprise, there
Mm-hmm.
is two.
Nice.
In about 2 Mondays after the fair starts, there
Mm-hmm.
is the duo of Toby Mac and Leanna Crawford.
Oh man.
That would be quite the double billing. But next Saturday, which I believe is the 31st, Lauren Daigle will be
Oh.
performing at the
Oh.
fair. So I'm like,
Oh.
that falls right on my day off. Lauren Daigle. Do I
Oh.
want to go?
Man.
I'm considering it. I haven't
Oh.
fully decided yet,
Today's an well,
but
sort of anniversary of sort because today when it came up in my Facebook memories, uh, it showed a little bit of a music hangout after, but it showed you interviewing Land of Color for a couple
how many
minutes or
years
so.
ago is that already now?
Let's find out.
I remember that because I remember. Well, I remember actually. This is funny that we're playing this song then next because it's the Land of Color tune coming up next. But um, also, I've interviewed them. I think summertime in August probably is
3.
the time that I'll have to message them again. Probably and go,
It's 3
hey,
years.
and when are you like 3 years?
Yes.
So I think one summer I interviewed them from where the place I just showed you, the Coeur d'Alene Resort. I think I was staying over actually at the resort for a weekend with my family, and I actually because it was probably this early in the morning, probably. Because all I remember is it was like 6 o'clock in the morning Pacific time. It was about
August
this time, and I
23rd of
didn't want to wake
2020.
anybody else up, so I took my computer, my system, and took it downstairs to the lobby with his Wi-Fi. I took it downstairs, right near the Dockside Restaurant, actually, right near where the Inn Resort Starbucks is, kind of over near a window over there, and hosted Land of Color virtually from the resort, from vacation, on location. I remember doing that. So that was
August,
one of the times that Land of Color appeared on the show. Fantastic interview. And then
August
an
23rd
August
of
or two
2021.
later, I remember, of course, meeting them at the Washington State Fair.
Yep.
Fantastic
So
show, by the way.
that was show 830 to 831.
And meanwhile, we're on show 1200 and what now? That's right. Land of Color time! Time for a little morning song, huh?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right. It's time for, this little theme happening here. That's right. Time for a little morning song. A little vibey guitar time to get you rolling.
Good coffee, strong coffee, morning sun.
That's the coffee song, morning song.
Mm-hmm.
Because, why not? Yeah.
Exactly.
Misty says, I am good. Glad to hear that you are well. Thank you for tuning in as you are dog sitting here on this Friday morning. And, we thought we were going to have the morning song.
Do we
It's
need to
taking
play?
its sweet time
Do we
to
need to play
appear in
Rise
my
Up
lovely little
before?
system here.
Do we need to play Rise Up before?
We might have to, because this is taking its sweet little time to... Oh, there it is. Land of Color. Thanks. Maybe they need some
August
coffee this morning. Who knows?
August 23rd of 2021. 3 years of this interview for Land of Color.
Today's the day? 2
Mm-hmm.
years ago?
No, 3.
3 years ago?
3 years ago that you
3 years
interviewed them.
ago.
Show 830 and 831. You had the interview with them and then a music hangout shortly after.
Wow. Well,
Right in the same broadcast stream.
well, here you go. Here's Land of Color. Morning song.
Hmm?
How about that?
Yeah.
I look at how a flower grows and I know that you love me, you told me that. And if I don't believe your words, you would show me, not shove me, unfold me, the beautiful way that you do, the beautiful way that you do. I look up at the birds above and I see that you'll feed me, you said you would. And if I don't believe your words, you'll still be what I need. If I fled, you would chase me the way that you do, the beautiful way that you do. Oh, whoa. The beautiful way that you do, the beautiful way that you do. Oh, I'm
Land of Color and Morning Song right here. And, well, looky here.
Morning.
For the
Hello?
first time, I believe, in a little bit of time, we have the one and only Cindy joining us here on the Friday
Yay.
morning. This is like old times. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are we doing this morning?
I'm okay.
Yeah?
I'm here. I'm here and I'm awake.
Well, I guess that's a start.
Yes.
I mean, because if you weren't, you wouldn't be watching or let alone joining us. Because if you weren't,
That is
and then
true.
if you did this while you were asleep, I mean that would require a whole nother explanation.
Oh, yes.
I mean, I don't know if you've done stranger things in your sleep, but I don't know. But
Yeah, no.
oh, looky, we have an animal appearance this morning.
Yes.
Well,
Say hi,
why,
Lucy.
for those that do not know, who is this that might need their 15 seconds of fame here?
Lucy.
It's Lucy. Good morning, Lucy.
Good one.
She thinks I need another bath.
Apparently. Yes. You missed a spot. Let me grab that for you. Come here. Yeah, right
Okay,
there.
you're gonna
Got it.
get down.
Oh, no, missed another one. Right there. You're a mess maker when you drink coffee. Come over here. You're drooling again. Wait a minute. Let me fix that for you. You're drooling right there. Oh, Lucy. Oh, Lucy.
She's just licking my hand right now.
Oh, your hand. Oh,
Ugh,
well, your hand must be
yes.
tasty. Oh, and back to you missed another drooling spot.
She
See,
realizes
she needed to
my
catch it before it
attention.
hit the floor.
Yeah, she just realizes my attention is not on her.
Oh, well, we can't have that, can we?
No.
Does she go to great lengths to, ensure that me focus on me? It's all about me.
Yes.
It seems to be working. She's got this look now for us, like that's right. Recognize.
So we have now a basement cat that moved in the day my sister died.
A
Actually, no.
basement cat.
2 weeks after my sister died, the cat moved in. And now
what
he
does
lives
Lucy
in.
think about this?
She's not sure.
Oh,
She is not mean, but if I give the cat attention,
Oh.
she gets a little funny. Like,
now
how
wasn't
dare you
she
give the
already
cat
like?
attention?
Didn't know what to think when your resident outdoor cat started coming around. So technically, there's 2 cats. So she's probably like, "What the heck? You
Yeah,
already went and added another one?"
she tolerates the bird and she tolerates Mulate. But
And
they are
now,
on equal terms of just accepting that the other one lives here as well.
does she not let you forget now more than ever who the OG of the house is?
Exactly.
I'm just waiting for her one day to just just go to the cats and don't. I was here first. Don't you forget it.
Well, she has tried that. And then
Oh.
Mulate gave her a little hiss and a paw, and that scared her. So,
Oh.
yeah.
No wonder why she just tolerates him.
Yes. That is correct.
If I got a hiss and a paw on my face too, probably I'd be like, well. Not that I've ever gotten a hiss or a paw on my face.
How
but
are you guys doing?
Oh, I'm fine. Just
we're hosting a program. That's what we're doing at 6 a.m. in the morning. Oh,
So
sorry,
how are you
6:45.
doing?
I just decided to post some morning comments.
I'll respond like you. I'm here and awake.
I think I'm trying to still be awake.
Misty sent us a photo this morning of her dog. She is dog sitting, which is
Oh.
Is that like a Chihuahua mix?
I don't know, Misty. If you're watching, what kind of dog is that you were dog sitting? It's too big for a Chihuahua.
I
don't know what kind that is. His name is Little Man, apparently.
I made morning. I sorry, maybe.
Hey guys, Cindy! Wow, so nice to see you, says Olgie. I'm here for
Oh,
5 minutes. Why 5 minutes?
no, you gotta be here longer.
Are you on like a break or something? I mean, can't you just
You,
take an
you,
early
you
lunch?
just gotta be. You just gotta
5 minutes. Well, it's
just
better than
keep
nothing.
just keep your phone in your pocket on silent, and
Oh, he is a Chihuahua.
Ah,
I I I have some morning little
He didn't
puns.
look like a Chihuahua. He is a. You were correct. Cindy, he is a Chihuahua. Wow, I thought he was too big for a Chihuahua.
I
Apparently not.
I put some morning puns in there. Maybe yeah. I did.
All right, so what? Show and tell time. What kind of coffee do you have this morning?
well, this is my second cup.
Oh, second cup already. Look at
Yeah,
you.
my first cup was nutty caramel with a little bit of peanut butter and
Oh,
vanilla
you're a
creamer.
peanut butter coffee enjoyer.
This sort of, I have to have tiny bits of it because I get a hot face if I have too much peanut butter. Um,
Ah.
so this cup I stole from my parents' side because I'm sitting on their side of the house since they're gone, and it has a nice window looking out into my backyard. So I stole a cappuccino. I think the flavor was sweet and salty caramel.
Oh, going fancier this time around.
Yeah, it's okay. This is usually the kind of coffee I drink in the afternoon if I need an afternoon cup of coffee.
Well, it's not
Um,
afternoon yet.
it's not afternoon, so this isn't really that good
What made you deviate from the norm? You're just like, oh, whatever.
because they don't have decaf over here. And usually, if I have a second cup, I go decaf.
Well,
Um,
you have a What are you at your parents' now?
yeah,
Well, you have decaf at your own spot next door, don't you?
I do, but that requires me to go back next door. So maybe on the next song break, I can do that.
Well, why are you hosting over there? Just a change of scenery, or
Yeah, it's just a change of scenery. It's got better lighting, and
oh, better
my back,
lighting?
yeah,
Oh,
that and my back porch where I usually like to sit when I have done these things in the past with you is covered with my sister's belongings, and it kind of
oh.
stinks
I
out
thought
there
you sometimes did
because
it
she
from
was a smoker.
your kitchen table or whatever, your dining room table ish.
I've done it there too, but I don't feel like sitting
I mean,
there
that
right
is where the
now.
famous
No,
bluegrass moment happened. Was from the lit dining room
Yes.
table.
But the little chair in my parents' sunroom is much more comfortable than the bench at my dining room table.
Melanie,
Oh,
why have I never heard of limited edition Home Alone hot chocolate?
Home Alone. What is that? What? Where?
Hot chocolate
How,
marshmallow cream. That sounds awful sweet.
wow.
Why haven't I
I'm
heard
gonna
of
have to
this?
look up where to find that now. I'm sure I
Why,
can get it
why
around
haven't I
here.
heard of that?
As soon as she said Home Alone, I'm sure Spud's ears went, huh?
I did. I'm like, oh
I've been
wait,
up since sometime this morning, and it's 9:47 in yes it is 9:47 where Cindy is as well. Come to find out last night, Craig from Hope Island is going to be out in October. He's actually traveling through your area ish, I think.
What, mine or Elizabeth's?
Yours actually.
Oh,
He's
mine.
starting out at the East Coast. Actually, apparently he's the whole reason why he's coming out here. He told me last night was
oh
he's
my god.
got a cousin that's getting married in Baltimore.
Oh, wow. That's
A
cool.
cousin that's getting married in Baltimore, so he's using it as an excuse to travel beyond. So he's going Baltimore. I think he's flying in. He's flying into New York first, and then he's planning on seeing Baltimore, Philadelphia,
Nice.
um, D.C., and I think he wants to make it as far as Miami. Then he's
Oh,
flying out this way and quickly seeing L.A. and San Francisco, and then he's going to spend most of his final week up here with me up here near Seattle.
oh,
So
nice.
we've got bigger things to do. We got to make sure we end this journey well for him. So in October.
That's really, really cool. I have not been to Old City, Philadelphia in so long. Um, but we were down visiting Temple a couple weeks ago with my daughter because she wants to transfer to that school, and I'm like, I don't know, because Temple itself is really nice, but the campus or around the campus, the city around the campus is a little questionable. So
Isn't Temple the city on the other side of Reading? It's not where Temple
okay,
University is, though, right?
Temple University is down in Philadelphia.
Things that
Temple, the
make you go,
town,
why
is
isn't Temple University in Temple?
because the college started at a former temple. It
Still,
started out of
things
an
that make
old
you go,
temple.
It should have been in Temple. It would have made for Temple to
Yeah,
be in
I don't know why
Temple.
Temple, the town, is called Temple. I've never looked into that.
International Delight. So look for that brand, Elizabeth. But I don't know why. What would you do? Put that creamer in your cocoa? I mean, what? How would you use it?
I don't know.
International Delight. I have to look for that.
Would that be something you would plop in your coffee? Hot chocolate marshmallow creamer? No. No.
Did you see the
My
little
favorite
morning?
is what?
Oh no, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say I like the Southern Butter Pecan. That's my favorite. So if I see that on a shelf, I'll usually buy like 3 of them to be well stocked. And my kids like that's good. But my
See,
kids
have you
like
had these yet, though? See.
I have not seen them on my shelf, but if I do, I would
What?
snap them up.
Why do I see them out here for?
No, maybe you have better selection.
This is
But my
actually pretty.
favorite's the nutty caramel, the
This is actually
duos.
pretty good, by the way. Well, I do have some of that. This is pretty good, though.
My son likes French vanilla if he's going to use any creamer. So if I don't have French vanilla in stock, he's like, Mom, go buy the
See,
French
do I want my
vanilla.
second cut to be regular, or do I just want to go all in on fall and have a cup of pumpkin?
All in on fall.
Going pumpkin for cup 2?
Yes.
Yeah, all right.
Did you see the little morning puns I made?
So are you now? I think school starts probably next week or in session already for you all. See, a lot of us out here don't start until the week after Labor Day, but some of you all are going already, which means you're probably returning to work. I would imagine here soon, aren't you, for the
Yes.
year?
Well, my son was supposed to start back on Tuesday, but then he was sick all week.
Ooh.
So he went back today, though, because he's like, Mom, I'm feeling better. I want to go to school. But he doesn't have to be there till 11 because he's in the VOTech program for automotive, and that starts back on Monday. So, yeah, he missed all of the first 3 days of school. And then I start back Wednesday was school number 1. And then the day after Labor Day for school number 2. Because I will have 2 schools that I
Are
drive
these
for this
same or
year.
new routes for you this year?
Well, the one is the same school the main school I've been driving for. I still have 1 student, maybe 2 from that school. My run is still kind of up in the air. And then I'll have 3 students for the second school that they've given me the additional school. So it's kind of like I'm not really sure how it's going to go yet because the one kid who might be going to the first school that I've been driving for the last 3 years, he might not stay at that school once he turns a certain age. Then he might go. I don't know. Everything's up in the air.
Missy's
So
favorite
I'm just
creamer
kind of
is
rolling
the
with it.
amaretto, apparently.
Yeah. I
What
don't
is
like
the
that.
amaretto? Oh, amaretto is like a biscotti, like a shortbread, isn't it? Yeah, I think that's what the
Yeah.
amaretto is. Sort of type thing, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong. But, yeah. But yes, I have some Dunkin' Pumpkin over here. I'll
Did
have
you see
to
the little morning puns I made?
get some here in just a moment. So yes, indeed, it is the Music Hangout here on this Friday morning. Grateful to have an appearance by Cindy, who's here with us this morning as well for the first time in a while in these Friday morning music hangouts. Maybe if we do more of these Friday morning hangouts, maybe this is how we can convince her and entice her to join us like this more often. Who knows? Although one thing I missed in the national holidays, apparently there's a national week, and I did not even catch this, so I'll say it now. we'll get everything. Like this or no, it is National Coconut Week. Are you a fan of coconut or leave
Just
it?
coconut flakes. That's it. Any like I don't know, like coconut
The
flavor or
flavor
coconut
itself.
scented.
I am not a fan of coconut.
No. So I'm probably the same way. I know my dad during the holidays when he bakes his he calls it tea ring. I forget what the heck is in it. It's like but he sometimes puts coconut flakes on top.
My mom is a fan of coconut, however.
What?
My mom's a fan of coconut. I am not.
You're not. Yes, Coconut Week. Interesting. I did not even know that.
Why does
There
it get
we
a
go.
whole week?
See, I missed that in all my trips around the national days. There you go.
Why does it get a whole week?
I don't know. Although the other day was Plant Milk Day. You're a fan of the plant milks?
I can't do oat milk without that upsetting my stomach, so I don't do that.
No.
But I like the other stuff, like the almond creamers, and yeah, I get a lot of plant-based stuff.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you used that in all your coffee or not, but yeah. Although, if we look further and further ahead, though, there is a day that I'm sure we'll get to that in a few days, that Lucy will appreciate. Lucy, in a few days, it's National Dog Day.
Oh, yay.
If Chewy was over here right
In
now,
about
I'm
3
sure.
days from now, and Spud, I'll have you know, it's the same day we're gonna love the heck out of this coming up on Sunday when we go over this, because that same day it's National Dog Day, it's National Toilet Paper Day.
Really?
Don't ask me how the two correlate. I'm sure they probably don't at all.
Oh
But-
no, I'm not gonna ask. I'm just thinking of a very
But-
hilarious. I'm just thinking of a very hilarious story that involved Chewy and my brother one time, and it was hilariously funny.
And
what Chewy did to
apparently
my
you're either
brother.
drooling again or you're not paying enough attention. Either way, I don't know. Although she's got quite the neck and the agility strength to just reach up the head and go, hey, just stick her neck up there and go.
Oh yes, she's very good at that.
Oh, Elizabeth and her morning puns. It's early for dad jokes for me
Go
already
on.
this morning. When do ducks usually wake up? At the quack of dawn. Oh no.
I like the pancake one.
What? Oh, there you go. There's a joke for you. What do bus drivers put on their morning pancakes?
That's funny.
Traffic jam.
I'm guessing that has like a rubber flavor to it. It does not sound appetizing.
Oh, yeah. Little tire track dirt. Yeah.
Gross.
Just little burnt rubber, Yes, maybe instead of syrup, it's like tar, How does Shrek like his eggs? Ogre easy. Oh no.
Well, you know how skeletons like their eggs, right? They're fried.
I mean, I had an over medium egg the other day on my burger, but
Skeletons like their eggs terrified.
well, it's time for another morning song while I go get cup 2 of the pumpkin coffee.
I'm not sure what I'm going to get on next
Time
song.
for us to refill our coffees for the home stretch of the morning hangout while we play this tune from Abby Green, another morning-ish type song. It's called Rise Up right here on the morning hangout.
In the dark and all alone, growing comfortable. Are you too scared to move and walk out of this tomb? The buried underneath the lies that you believe, safe and sound, stuck in the ground, too lost to be found. You're just asleep, and it's time to leave. So come on, rise up, take a breath, you're alive now. Can't you hear the voice of Jesus calling us out from the grave like Lazarus? You're brand new, power of death couldn't hold you. Can't you hear the voice of Jesus calling us out from the grave like Lazarus? So come on, rise up, out from the grave like Lazarus. When he said your name, the thing that filled your veins was more than blood. It's a kind of love that washes sin away. Now the door is open wide, the stone's been rolled aside. Your old is gone, the light has come. So come on and rise up, take a breath, you're alive now. Can't you hear the voice of Jesus calling us out from the grave like Lazarus? You're brand new, power of death couldn't hold you. Can't you hear the voice of Jesus calling us out from the grave like Lazarus? So come on, rise up, out from the grave like Lazarus. He's calling us to walk out of the dark. He's giving us new resurrected hearts. Oh, he's calling us to walk out of the dark. He's giving us new resurrected hearts. Whoa, so come on and rise up, take a breath, you're alive now. Can't you hear the voice of Jesus calling us out from the grave like Lazarus? You're brand new, power of death couldn't hold you. Can't you hear the voice of Jesus calling us out from the grave like Lazarus? So come on, rise up, out from the grave like Lazarus.
I need my medicine.
It's the morning music hangout. See, well, 2 out of the 3 are back. 2 out of 3 ain't bad, is what they saying usually goes. I think what happened is yeah, she went to go grab another cup, and maybe her pot is a little slower than mine is. Apparently, I don't know, because I've got my cup too, and it's definitely pumpkin. Yes, indeed.
I'm just, I am hoping that everything will just
Maybe we
go.
should just sit in awkward silence until she comes back. I don't know. If you're watching us on Facebook or YouTube, good morning. It is the Friday morning
I am just
music
hoping
hangout.
everything tonight goes very smoothly.
Yes, and in case you were wondering,
Yes.
oh, 1 second here.
Okay. Oh, there's Cindy.
I'm back. I'm sorry.
Oh, are you now?
I thought I would be a little faster than that.
It's okay.
Maybe your coffee pot is moving a little slow this morning. I don't know.
Well, yeah, just a little bit.
I was about to say I had cup 2 in hand, and I'm like, well, what happened?
Well, I went to go get a redo on my second cup, so I got a new flavor.
Yeah, what flavor?
It's called Southern Pecan. It's decaf.
Oh, is that in? Oh, that's what took you a while. You used beans. You used grounds.
No, they were pre-ground, so I had to put it in my little reusable coffee
Yeah,
pod.
that's what took a little extra time. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not
Sorry
like you
about
just
that.
plopped a cup in and go. I gotcha.
Well, it did. It was. I had the refillable pod for my.
Well, no, I mean, you have to pour it into the pot and then put it in. It's not like you just
So
poof,
there's an
go.
extra step, yes.
Yes. Which I started getting some coffee from this local pre-ground, this little Christian-owned coffee
Nice.
area out in a beautiful place called Camino Island. And they said if I ever came out that way, they are definitely open for tours and things
Oh,
like that. So
cool.
I can definitely go up there and take a tour
Where's
of
that at? Yeah, like, how far away is that from you?
Camino Island. It's only about maybe an hour.
Okay.
An hour and a half. It's up towards Seattle. I mean, it's doable on a day off.
Nice.
Maybe I could do it today. Haha.
If you're off today, you should.
Yeah, they have a Papua New Guinea blend. They have a bunch of different like blends and roasts. They work with lots of different countries to get their coffee in. They do lots of things to help out the growers and take care of the farmers and all that
That's
types
really
of things.
cool.
And yes, they are a Christian-owned company. I saw them here in Lacey at a fun fair, and they deliver it right to your door. And,
Nice.
and then, yeah, so I'm never in the mood for a full pot. I plop one of those in the, I have one of those dual, full pot on one side and, K-cup on the other. So
That's
I
what my
might make some of
parents
that
have.
this morning. Huh?
Yeah, my parents have one of those ones that have the big carafe on the one side and the single serve on the other side. Though mine's different. I do have a 12 cupper that I would pull out when company comes, because usually when company comes, it's easier to make a big pot versus a whole bunch of little cups. So, but my coffee maker now is called an Instapot. So I can use K cups on one side.
Instapot.
Instapod. So
Oh, pod. Is it made by the Instapot people?
I think so. And then the other little side of the top has little espresso pod things that you can use. So every now and again, I will have a cup of that. But I found a decaf version of it, so you do decaf espressos.
You found a decaf version, huh?
Yes, courtesy of Amazon.
And how does it taste?
It's still strong in flavor, so I save them for when I want a stronger coffee, which is like maybe once every couple weeks.
Because you don't usually typically like your coffee terribly strong, do you?
No, I like light to medium roasts. And sometimes even medium is too much.
So you're more of like a breakfast blend,
Yes,
flavor coffee type of individual.
exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they have a bunch of coffees that I saw. The butter pecan was just one of them. I think I saw. What was one of the other ones? I think they have like even like a. It was the strangest thing. I think it was like some sort of like a caramel apple coffee.
Ooh, that might be good.
Which I saw. I was like, huh? I was like,
Maybe
that's
with like
interesting.
vanilla creamer in it.
Yeah.
Or added
Like
caramel
apple a la
creamer.
mode type of
Yeah.
motif there, sort of. I see.
Oh, that flavor with a little bit of vanilla creamer and like that foamy stuff on top. Whatever that's called.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That would be good.
And then there's one I found.
And then
the
drizzle
other
just a
day.
little extra caramel on top of it.
There we go. Now
I
we're
could
talking.
be down with that.
And then there was one that was I found the other day. It was again they called it like a fall flavor. I always thought it was more of like a summer flavor myself, but they said fall flavor, but it was a s'mores flavor coffee.
I like s'mores coffees. I want a s'mores and just eat one.
And then they had this wild berry type of coffee, which is interesting.
I don't know if I would like that.
It's like wild berry jam or something. Then they have like a sweet cream flavor coffee. Yeah, kind of interesting. Yes, indeed, it is the morning music hangout. Cindy is joining us here this morning. Now,
I feel like these Friday morning ones are less music and more talk, but that's okay. I don't mind that.
well, I was actually hoping that you would actually talk about our next song. Speak of which,
Uh-huh.
What about a new song?
No.
about our next song. Our
Oh, about our
next
next song.
song.
Yes.
I need. I did partially fail my hearing test on my right
Wait,
ear.
what? You
I had
partially failed your hearing test.
only in my right ear. I missed a few of the whatever they call it, those little beeps that they say. Raise your hand when you hear a beep.
Wait, what?
I'm not falling for that.
How many beeps did you forget to raise your hand for?
I think I missed 3 on my right ear, but I got all 5 on my left.
Oh.
I was told a few years ago I had a partial hearing loss in my right ear, so that didn't shock me.
That's okay. I mean,
Now,
I said,
is that like hereditary? Is that like you listened to way too much loud music when you were a child, or what happened with that?
probably. And my right ear is my dominant ear too, so like that's what I hold my phones up to, and I just think
it's okay. I have a little bit of hearing loss in both ears.
what do you really? You're
Both
so young
ears.
for that. What did you do? Like put like stuff in your ears your whole
Oh,
life?
I love how you were like, "What did you do?"
What did you do?
No. Let's see. I would get some ringing in my ears and like loud ringing in my ears during high school one time, and uh, to the point where someone of my classmates thought I was being rude when they were trying to ask me something, but I
Aw.
literally could not hear them because everything was like it went super super loud. The rain had gone super super loud, so then it was like I uh, drowned out everything around me, and I could not hear the person that was trying to ask me a question. Um,
Wow.
and they're like, "Well, you're just being rude," and I'm like, "No, I literally could not hear you because like I put my finger up. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on, like can't hear you."
Wow. My daughter has a hard time hearing, but she actually went to go get a hearing test because she wears a headset at work and she couldn't hear the orders. And she was getting really frustrated. So she finally went in to get a hearing test. And here they're like, oh, there's nothing wrong with your hearing. It's called like sensory processing disorder.
Hmm.
And apparently that's a thing.
I have a little bit of
Really?
tinnitus in both ears.
Yeah. Like it's like overstimulation, I guess, for her to be able to focus on whatever she's trying to
They just said that I had a little bit of tinnitus in both ears.
Yeah, tinnitus, that's the ringing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, my
So
dad has
sensory,
that.
is that actual hearing loss, or is that something neurologically something totally different and it's not
I
really
think
hearing
it's
loss then?
something neurologically something different because there's no hearing loss that they could find.
I was supposed to get another
Wow.
hearing test. I was supposed to get another hearing test just to see how bad the little hearing loss in my ears were,
You should.
but I haven't. But they actually recommended that I do that.
Well, I was actually hoping, and I'm actually getting this, queued up right here, as a matter of fact. I was actually hoping Cindy would talk us through our next song, actually.
You would like
Let
this
Why
me.
me?
because it can involve.
Why? Listen to her. Why me?
I feel like I know what song you're
Well,
talking about.
because
Well, it could
you
involve
should
you.
be relatively familiar with this particular tune, I think.
Yes,
Anyway,
it's
because this is your version
Yep.
of, which I believe you did this for. Night of Soap 13, I believe, is what you did this one for originally.
Mm-hmm.
Correct me, is that right, Elizabeth?
Yes. June
It
14th.
is your version of Jason Gray's Love Letter, actually, as we're about to play. So, what do
I
you
love that.
like about this particular song? It's one of those relatively, I wouldn't say in his repertoire, it's one of his more rare ones, I guess. One of his older ones that doesn't really get a lot of attention. You can't find it very many spots.
Yeah,
Um,
because it's not on Amazon Music, it's not on Spotify, it's not on YouTube, anywhere. Um, this is on two of his CDs that I owned, but two rare CDs, very early CDs that he released when he was way younger. And this particular song, Love Letter, I just fell in love with the song. I don't like a lot of the music to his older stuff just because of the time it was recorded. However, I love the lyrics. But I actually like this song a lot. And when I listened to it, I went searching through the internet trying to find a copy of the guitar chords. I couldn't do that. So I had to really learn it. So I sat down one afternoon and I'm just like, it sounds like a C chord, or that sounds like a G chord. Now let me see where I can put the capo then to make it in my range. So that is what I ended up doing. But then I had to improvise on the chorus because I just could not figure out how to sing it the way he did with the chords that I had. So I improvised a little bit.
Now, is Jason one of those musicians you think that you really didn't necessarily care for a lot of his earlier music, and then he's progressively gotten better as he's gone
Yes.
along, and like a lot prefer a lot of
He's
his newer
gotten
stuff?
better. I'm still not a huge fan of his poppy, like music wise. I don't like a lot of his poppy sound, but eventually, because I love the lyrics so much, then I start liking the song. So then I appreciate the poppy sound that he puts to some of his stuff.
So, what ways were
So it
heavier when
usually
you're listening to a tune? The lyrics, the sound, or are they fairly equal in your book, or does it really depend?
it just depends on who I'm listening to. Like Andrew Peterson, like I love his sound and I love his lyrics. Jason was more of a I love his lyrics and then eventually I like his sound unless it's more subdued and calming and like folky sounding. Sky Peterson is pretty much like her dad, where I like
Yeah.
pretty much her sound and her lyrics, which she has a new album that got released today. So I can't wait to.
Who had song out?
Sky Peterson, her new album has just been officially released today.
Have you heard any of her new stuff on it yet?
Two of the songs, the two that she released, I guess, in the last month or
Right,
two.
you
I've
took a
already
listen to
listened to
them
them
like
on
this
Amazon.
morning.
No, like back when she released the
Oh, when
new-
she released
the
them,
newer
that's right, because
songs.
she releases singles first. Okay, that's right.
Yes.
That's right.
I listened to the singles. I have not listened to the album yet.
Did you like the
Anyway,
tune that
but
we
yes,
played
yes,
last
yes.
week? The "Won't You Be My Neighbor" song.
I love that
Did you catch
song.
that when it played on the radio?
Yes, I love that.
You just figured she would do something like that, right?
This is my Mr. Rogers inspired mug. One
Who
of
is it
3
now?
that yes. It was a Dollar Tree mug and an afternoon of making a
Dollar Tree
customized
mug.
yes. And then an afternoon of making this cute little sweater cozy with like a little zipper thing.
No.
Uh,
You know, fun fact. Did you know that Mr. Rogers made an appearance on Arthur?
On Red Room?
No, Arthur.
Oh, Arthur. See, hearing.
So, do you know what just happened?
uh,
I said, did you know for fun fact that Mr. Rogers appeared on Arthur, and she thought I said Red Room.
yeah, yes. You
Say
know,
Arthur.
Mr. Rogers. He made an appearance on all sorts of things. You know, he appeared on our
Maybe
show
the Red
too.
Room won't back that
It's
long.
okay. It's okay. But No, he didn't make an appearance on Arthur.
I didn't know that, yes.
We
Yeah.
actually, I found a little live version. We will play that right after we hear Cindy's tune. We might play. This is one of our last songs today. We actually
Oh my
found, and
goodness.
I think she is an independent artist, so haha, we can play this. So we found some Sky Peterson. We will play for you next, coming up in just a little bit. One
Yeah.
of her newer tunes. But right now, here is the one and only Cindy. Here we got a little intro to this song, so here it is for you now. It is Love Letter. Here it is right now. It's right here on the Friday morning music hangout. And which movie was that, Elizabeth? Jason Gray's song "Good to Be Alive." Which movie was that?
Oh, I think I'm gonna have to look again, but I want to
She'll
say it was a movie that I watched called Translated. But I
trans.
had to.
She'll have to look and see. We'll find which one it is. She'll share with us here in just a few minutes. Here's Cindy for you right now. Music hangout.
I left you with a letter to have till we're together. My heart poured out on each and every page. I find a written word is better, so I wrote you in a letter all of the things that seem so hard to say. And even harder for you to hear in the face of so much fear. I know you have been hurt before, and you suppose I'm just one more charlatan to take your love and run. But open it and you will see that you can open up to me. Let the days of faithlessness be done. I like to think it may be quick in your breath when you read the part of how my love is stronger than death. I hope you keep it by your bed and read it every night. That is still awakens your desire. And when the morning comes, I hope you read it once again. And like the sun, it'll set your room on fire. I hope you read it out loud, the sound unseating every doubt as my love found expression in your voice. You cannot deny me then, or ever doubt your worth again, or ever wonder if you were my choice. As my word became flesh in your heart, my love to you from burn within your deepest part. I hope you keep it by your bed and read it every night, writing every word upon your heart. And when the morning comes, I hope you read it once again, to cherish me in the time while we're apart. One day we will unite face to face and consummate the letter in an embrace. So if you're feeling lonely and the distance seems too much, keep vigil with my promise till we're close enough to touch. I wrote this letter just for you, distilling every word, hoping that my meaning would come through. I like to think
Yes, indeed. Oops. Let me quit that. Later, Jack. My oldest child is going to work on this Friday. Which, see how I did this? I took Monday through Wednesday off. I worked one day yesterday, and I'm back off for my weekend again. That's my kind of week. Why don't I do that all the time? But yes, indeed. Love letter. We were just talking about Miss. Now show the mug again.
Oh,
Nah, there we go. So we got the mug
there we go.
going here. So you actually this past what spring-ish,
Yeah.
early summer, before your summer
Yes.
took a nosedive in the toilet. Not too long before it did that, you did get a chance to see a number of different. Oh, by the way, Liza says Translated was the movie. But Good to Be Alive was.
Yeah, 2 macaroni songs in there as well.
Oh, darn. Well, good morning, Blue. You're a little late to the dog party. He's like, really? Oh, never mind then. And he turns right back around. It's like he understands me. He's like, fine, I'll go away then.
Chewy would come over here, but Chewy's, I think, in his dog bed.
But you got a chance to go see some Mr. Rogers themed stuff, which, of course, Mr. Rogers. Which, if you haven't seen it, I'm surprised you haven't seen it by now, unless this is Sheltered Cindy at its finest, because his show and a lot of his memorabilia is right out in your neck of the woods in Pennsylvania. So I'm surprised you haven't seen some of it by now, actually, at this point.
Because it's like 5 hours away, and
well, still, I mean,
I've wanted to.
It's practically in
over
your
the
own
years.
backyard.
No, that's not
I
my
mean,
own backyard.
within 5
20
hours.
minutes
I
to
mean,
my own
that's a
backyard.
day trip, and it's like that'd be like, heck yeah. I mean, I would. I mean, I just went on a road trip 5 hours away from me. I mean, and I've done that for years. But
No.
I'm just surprised, is all, Mr. Rogers enjoyer that you are.
Because the other person that lives in his house does not like to venture far away.
Oh, they're more of a homebody than you
Oh,
are.
yes. Oh, I have the adventurer spirit. When I did that Enneagram thing, I am number 9. I'm a number 9 on the Enneagram, but my second highest was 8, and my third highest, which was not far down from either one of those two, was a 7, which is what they call the adventurer. So I like.
See, I love adventuring, which is the reason why my days off I'm probably more active than I probably should be, because I'm always like going off somewhere like I just did.
However, my body limits most of my adventures.
What
I can do. Okay, well, I don't have that problem yet.
If you ever go to North Carolina, Cindy, you're gonna have to check out the Andy Griffith jailhouse and take a picture inside the jail.
I already did.
Yes,
did.
you did.
I did that.
Here are some
I
photos.
think I'm gonna get fired for making our trip plans because that was my thing, and everybody else just kind of put up with it.
They
My mom
have
did that
a
a couple-
long history of not liking some of the same things that you do.
My mom and my brother got to go for the first time.
So I'm sure this is probably a replica, not the original, but this, of course, was the castle.
No.
This is actually from the set, the original set.
That was
they had it-
that was the actual one used then.
Yes, that is in the the Senator John Hines Museum in Pittsburgh. And yeah, and there's his little. I wore my shoes, my little blue shoes that look like that.
Oh, you wore sneakers that look like that?
And I themed my outfit too. This was at the university where there's like a small little like memorial for him at whatever college that he.
So was it everything you thought it would be? Was it a little bit of a not as much? I mean,
I'm glad I saw it all, but it did kind of like let me down just a smidge.
would you go out of your way to see it again? having salt,
Not
so it
unless
was a little bit of a
it
letdown in
just
that regard, where you wouldn't go out of your way. It's like, it's kind of.
even the Buttermilk Falls where his family grew up going to. Now that I would do again. That was beautiful. But yeah, I probably would not spend the money to go. The one at the John Hines Museum, that was you had to pay for the entire museum. The one at the college, the institute, that was free, and then Buttermilk Falls was free. Good morning, Blue.
It's like, why are you dragging me on camera?
I need to excuse myself for just a quick moment.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. Random.
There was a dog ambush.
Kaylee, you leaving? Okay. I love you.
Love you too.
What? Oh, just tell me.
We'll just awkwardly sit here a minute.
Hi, Blue.
We'll just like,
Hey,
fine.
Blue.
I'll talk.
Blue. Do you want a song? What song would you like to hear?
I want breakfast. It's in my contract. I make an appearance. I now get
Blue.
breakfast.
Are you a good dog that doesn't get into trouble? Oh, now you give him a smile like, yeah.
He's like, trouble? 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 Who gave you that idea? Oh,
What are you
right
doing,
on
Blue?
cue. Hey.
Blue, be good. You are not an innocent bystander, are you?
Side stare.
Which I don't think I taught him that, but I could be wrong. Did I teach him that?
You may have had something to do with it. Who knows?
Did he pick up on my side stare whenever I did side stare?
Anyway, we'll have one final song here. As mentioned.
Sorry.
Love you too.
My daughter is leaving today to go to her my father-in-law's, her grandfather's house.
Oh, is that what that was?
For college. So, yeah, and I wanted to make sure I said goodbye to her before she left.
Oh. Awkward timing then.
Yeah, awkward timing. So sorry. But I wanted to make sure I gave her a hug. And
we got to see Blue make an appearance for a couple minutes.
Ah, cute. I saw him briefly before I quickly put my computer down.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. But there he is.
Good morning, cute dog.
Blue's like, who, me?
He's like, Joe, feed me.
Oh yes, he's reminding me breakfast is in his contract. He's probably saying, hey, someone forgot, so
he's like, I want
you're gonna have
bacon.
to do
it. Well, you're not so innocent.
What?
You are. I'm sorry, you're not innocent. You're not innocent. He's like,
I begs to differ with you. He's like, look at this face. This face screams innocent.
You are not the innocent dog that we think you are. I was like,
yeah. Yes, indeed. I still say you haven't lived until you see some of the waterfalls out here in this area, though. Good night.
Yes, I've seen some of your photos, and I have a friend that lives out your way. They live in Olympia, and they take adventures all over the place. And I'm like, oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. So yeah, I'm a little jealous.
If you
it's a beautiful corner of the world, and there is definitely so much to
I still love the
Windsor,
Washington ride. That Windsor, Washington ride is amazing. If you ever do it again, it's like so fun.
That will probably be a must do when Mr. Greg gets up
more
there.
fun when my dad doesn't follow directions before we go to do the ride.
Yeah, see, there's a reason why they say don't put anything underneath your seat. Because her dad did that, and what happens when the ride starts? The floor, the seat, the ground just goes beneath you, and so anything you stick on the bottom, it just goes away. It just.
Wow.
So my dad, he lost his neuropathy medication that day. He's not gonna get that back ever.
Oops.
And he thought he lost the hotel key card in there, and then
At
it
least
just
you can
turned out.
make more of those. But
And then that just turned out it was underneath the rental car seat.
got a couple minutes to go on our hangout. We'll be back, of course, with a closing prayer. You're gonna have to leave us again here.
Well, my neighbor's dog made it to our driveway. My daughter is leaving.
Oh my!
Oh, great. There he goes.
Antics on the hangout this morning.
What?
Antics on the hangout this morning.
Oh, I know. And dogs.
You face mom.
Yeah, I do that once in a while.
I know.
Have you ever seen this one?
It was
Let's
nice.
see if Cindy is actually. Well, see if she can actually stick around for this last song here. It's Sky Peterson. Here is a live rendition. This is one of the latest videos that she put out. It is to her one of her new tunes, "More and More Beautiful." Here is the live rendition of that right here. Sky Peterson. Now take a listen if you haven't heard this new tune. This will be our end song this morning on the Friday Morning Music Hangout. Take a listen.
It's been a weird year of changing and aging, of life rearranging, of facing fears. It's been a hard fight, of saying I'm sorry, of learning the hard way, of sleepless nights. I wish that I was told that life doesn't get easier as it goes. But the older I get, the more I know. Days get richer and deeper and more beautiful. Well, a while ago, we sat on a park bench and cried like two infants and let it all go. But just yesterday, we laid down our defenses and laughed like we meant it and felt a change. And I wish that I was told that the older you get, the less you really know. But days like these make it easy to hope. Days get richer and deeper and more beautiful. And we're here now in this beautiful tension. It can make all the difference and teach us how to live in the hope that carries our souls. And these burdens are bridges that bring us back home. He never promised us a simple life. If we want to live, we're gonna have to die. But when you walk beside the one who will love you and know you and trust you all your life, well, it's no surprise to find all the fractures, to bring all your failures grace of God in all that we're not. And it doesn't get easier as it goes, but it gets richer and deeper and more beautiful. We get older, grow closer, and see that we're beautiful.
Sky Peterson, more and more beautiful, ending this edition of our Music Hangout. Well, it says prayers, as I think I have a little bit of butterflies this morning, just wanting to have things go smoothly for the hosting debut on Red's Room tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. Spud will be hosting Red's Room for the very first time. And, of course, I will have live reports from the ball game, and I'll definitely be tuning in to the live Red's Room as well. And coming up tomorrow, probably from somewhere near Seattle tomorrow, as I will have to be kind of probably in position. I will be probably in and around. There goes, since Cindy had to leave us. Nice to have you with us, Cindy. She had to go. She had to,
Yeah. Love you, Cindy.
well, she had to have a test run for her job, but she had to have a night of sup session. That's right. Probably didn't want to be on from the bathroom because it's not night of soap time. So it wouldn't be the proper show for that. And she's gone. Okay, there we go. All right. But anyway, tomorrow I will be hosting Red's Room 7 Eastern 4 Pacific. So it's Spud and I's weekend to do Red's Room. So tomorrow I will be on Red's Room, and then afterwards I'll be watching some football. So I will make sure Red's Room ends on close to time, so I don't miss the game. Darn it! There you go.
Won't do that.
But anyway,
And then
wherever
Sunday,
you are, around the world, around the web, time for prayer. Shall we? Let's
Yes.
do it. All right. Lord, we just thank you. Lord, we just thank you for everything you're doing, Lord. We just thank you for being in our midst, Lord. Lord, we just thank you for all of the folks who've joined us today. Lord, we just thank you for Elizabeth. We thank you for Cindy for both joining us. May you bless their days, Lord. And Lord, we just thank you that you will have Elizabeth's hosting debut go well today. May you bless it. You have placed her in a position to prosper and success. Lord, we just ask that you would just calm all nerves and that you would just allow her to do well tonight. Lord, we just thank you for anyone who needs prayer, spoken or unspoken, in their day today. May everyone's Friday go well. May you be in everything we do today. And Lord, we just thank you for what you have done, are doing, and are about to do. As you continue to turn our prayer requests into praise reports each and every single day. We just thank you for everything you're doing. And be with us today be with Red's Room this weekend, be with CMS on Sunday, be with us in everything we do this weekend. And we just thank you for keeping both of our ministries strong and vibrant for the communities with which we serve. We just thank you and we just praise you in Jesus' mighty name. Amen. All right. So we will maybe do an early afternoon edition of the Afternoon Joe coming up here in just a little while. We will see if we can possibly get that to happen in just a little bit. If it does, we will for sure let you know. Yeah, if it happens, we will for sure let you know. We don't know if it's going to happen as of yet. I do need to also record my radio show as well. But anyway, we got to get out of here. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you to our co-host, Cindy, for joining us. Feel free to join us again. Please do. Look forward to hopefully seeing her again soon, alongside Spud Holthouse. Misty's joining us on there as well. Thank you very much for being here. Love each other today. It's important. We will see you back here Sunday for another edition. We'll see you on the radio this weekend. I'll see you on Red's Room tomorrow, and we'll see you Sunday for another edition of the Music Hangout. Okay. 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 We bid you adieu as the credits roll. All the folks who make this one happen. See you later from all of us at the Music Hangout. See ya. Goodbye. Au revoir. Adios. Later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. See, it wouldn't want to be a... Okay, it's not necessarily true. Bye.